It's interesting. Data virtualization technology has been around for a long time, and it's been used as a point solution and a way to solve certain problems. But for right now, data virtualization, the market's sort of turning towards data virtualization. As we expand the ecosystem and we put more tools in place to manage our data and more analytic platforms there, this best possible platform for the problem, something's got to keep this stuff connected. Otherwise, you create silos. And no one wants more silos for analytics. We want a unified ecosystem that we can use for analytics. Technology from data integrators, such as data virtualization, is an enabler to us growing further into a hybrid data ecosystem.
To have an effective architecture of information, that includes data everywhere, once again. And so there may be one-off queries that you want to execute across different technology domains, and data virtualization is great for that. And there also may be queries that you want to put right into your business processes on a permanent basis because you have data in different places, because it's the most appropriate place for most of the workload, but not all of the workload. And so some of that workload can be handled through data virtualization. I view it as essential in any enterprise that's really strongly understanding the high value of information. And in doing that, they're putting information in different vessels that's appropriate for the information. Yet they still need to have an enterprise view.
In a self-service BI environment, the information workers will bring in many of their own assets, many of their own data assets. They'll bring in an Access database, they'll bring in an Excel spreadsheet, they'll mix that information with the data warehouse information or data mart information, and you've kind of got this free environment of governed stuff in the data warehouse and data marts and ungoverned stuff that's in the Access databases and Excel spreadsheets, kind of mixing together. So they will virtually combine these things together and come up with their reports, their analytics, and so forth. But that ability to mix and match, to virtualize data, bring in this, take that away, whatever they want to be able to do, that's what self-service BI is all about.
If I look at it from a business perspective, what we now see in a lot of IT environments, especially the BI kind of environments, is that it's sometimes hard to implement new reports, new applications. It's just hard because these architectures are complex. If we bring in data virtualization, we can make life easier. We can simplify our architectures. Therefore, if the business comes up with new requirements, new reports, new applications, it is easier to implement. So in a changing world, the world for business is changing. For a changing world, agility is what they want, and data virtualization can deliver some form of agility to them.
Now I think what's happening is that we have quite a diverse set of data that we wish to analyze using business intelligence tools and things like that. And that's not only structured data in operational systems, it's data in enterprise data warehousing systems, it's data that's being materialized through web services. Now we've got multi-structured in Hadoop systems. So I think virtualization fits in very well there because you can actually provide a semantic layer in front of these different sources. So it's at last coming into sort of fruition and maturity and has some great value.